Welcome back to Teesside. Last time out at Shennington in the juniors, this man was unbeatable, Tyrone Stansfield, and everybody will want to eclipse him today. Well, in the heats, he's already been eclipsed. He's starting from P3 for the final, with Toby Goodman and Harry Barlow ahead of him, Ewan Johnson beside him. Connor Brown, Morgan Cole, Scott Huntley and Harry Graham are just in behind, and there's plenty of great talented drivers in the mix too. Thomas Massarella, Seb Alguieri, and just outside, it's going to be a really interesting fight, watching a few drivers scrape back through the field, and Harry Barlow's going to try and get the inside line, but it's not going to happen. Toby Goodman's going to get there. He almost leaves the door wide open for Barlow to come back, but we're on board with the number 4 now, and there is your man in front, Toby Goodman. He leads the way, goes very wide though through the inside hairpin, and there's contact. Harley Bush down at the back, unfortunately. This is his first race here at Teesside, and unfortunately it's started, I should say, with a little bit of a bang and a whimper. Through the sweeper for the first time, side by side, that looks like the 74. Morgan Cole going to battle. Toby Goodman, the man in front, leading the way, and we can see him very clearly from where we are, because Barlow is already starting to step up the attack. And they're not getting away very rapidly, are they? It's much closer in juniors than it was in cadets. Oliver Gray got away and disappeared. It's not going to be like that in the juniors. There are far too many drivers who have got a great amount to say about this one. Through the S's and into turn 5, the inside hairpin. Very close, and it's tightening up at the front already. Is getting into the mix. There are a few drivers starting to battle for position in the mix. We've got a couple of drivers trying to work their way back through. Matt Rainbow has not had the greatest of weekends for luck, and he's now fighting his way through. Tyrone Stansfield, number 80, in third position. Won every race at Shennington last time out. And he's already on the back foot, trying to maintain his championship advantage while keeping the 103, I think that is, the 102 behind him of Ewan Johnson. Here comes Barlow up the inside. Is he going to make the sweeping pass? Oh, it's going to be close. He just hangs onto the inside there. That was great defence from Toby Goodman, to be fair. He carried a lot of speed to the outside line, thinking he might be able to hold it. It just wasn't enough grip on the outside line, so he had to let Barlow go. But that has brought third place man Stansfield and fourth place man Johnson right onto their bumpers, and as they head out of the bus stop into the sweeper, just check out the pictures from the helicam. It looks absolutely glorious watching this battle, and it is now 10 karts in a line scrapping for the victory. 10 at the front, 12 at the back, and they're all scrapping away as well. That looks like it's going to be a move for Calvert. Yes, Calvert gets through, and so too does Will Martin, as they both make their way past Tom Massarella, the 101. And that battle looks like it could be going a long way. Is that Johnson through to third? Yes, it is. Ewan Johnson, Easykart's most famed Chelsea supporter, in third position, the 102. He wasn't there at Shennington last time out, but he's definitely making up for it now. Up the inside goes Goodman, though. He takes on Barlow and gets through into the lead. So there's places swapping all the way through the field, from the front to the back and into the lead once again for the second time in this race. Goes Goodman, but not for long. Barlow straight through, back up the inside on the inside of the sweeper, and Barlow's going to have to defend valiantly to keep Goodman back here. Johnson tightens up, so too does Stansfield. It's going to be an absolutely magnificent race, this one. Some incredible shots from the helicam overlooking the circuit as we see some really dynamic racing, and we get to see Teesside for what it really is, an incredible circuit with a number of different lines to choose from. It's a very wide, very open circuit. It's almost the circuit of the Americas of British karting, isn't it? There's lots of different opportunities to make an overtaking move. There's lots of overtaking places. And as they come through the bus stop once again, is this going to be Goodman's attempt? He's a little bit too far back this time. Johnson has broken a little way clear of Tyrone Stansfield. That's significant. He takes a wider line there through the sweeper, interestingly, to set himself up for the next corner. And I'm really interested to see how these different drivers pick their racing lines, because there's no clear racing line in this one. Connor Brown, currently the leading rookie in the class, up in P6. He's doing a great job here, trying to chase down the 79 of Harry Graham, who is currently there in P5, right on the bumper of Tyrone Stansfield. We just watched the Fusion back driver, Seb Alguieri, in the field there. The Fusion colours, but the kart is still exactly the same as everybody else's. Great to see single make, one make racing in karting, and it really does show who the talented drivers are at the front. Still this brilliant battle between Barlow and Goodman. It's a contrast to what we saw at Shennington last time out, where it was a one-man paint train. That man, Tyrone Stansfield, is now in fourth position, scratching his head, wondering how things have changed from there to Teesside. But still, this battle raging. Barlow, Goodman, and not too far away, Ewan Johnson, although now it looks as though Stansfield is starting to close him up again, and these two are trying to break away. So how is the number 4, Harry Barlow, going to cope with the pressure of Toby Goodman in this one? Through the inside hairpin of the left-hander, through the outside hairpin, the right-hander, and up to the bus stop. Still not close enough to make an attack yet, but he's not just got to think about offense, he's got to think about defense, because he's right on the tail of your race leader with a chasing pack of dogs not far away. Into the right-hander, through Popes, and into the left. Out of Rear's hairpin and through Clark Curve, that's flat on the throttle. Get the line right to defend the first corner. Brilliant battle all the way through the field here. Good to see the 6 of Scott Huntley making up for lost time as well. He's not had the greatest of weekends for luck either, and he's now making up places rapidly. He's well into the top 10 and could well be attacking the top 6 soon. He's actually there in 9th position now, just in behind the 5 of Matt Rainbow, who's up into P8. So through the bus stop once again, the top 4 have well and truly tightened up again, and they've broken clear of the man in 5th position, Harry Graham, the 79. Can't quite hang on to these guys. Stansfield looking to make the move on Ewan Johnson, who's trying to close up on Toby Goodman, who's trying to close up on Harry Barlow, and now it's starting to get racy as they come out of Rears, through Clark Curve, hugging the apex of the left-hand side of the curve, hugging the right then to get the inside line for turn 1. This is going to be really tight come the hairpins, and it's almost too wide there. In fact, it is too wide. The 104, Morgan Root gets the move done on Sky Siddle. Very nice move there from Root. We like watching him make some overtakes last time out at Shenington, and he's doing the same again here. Some good battles, but the top 4, look at that. There's daylight between 4th and 5th position as they exit the bus stop and into the corner. This is Johnson's opportunity. He's finally sized up Goodman, and he's through. Beautiful overtake there from Ewan Johnson. He actually came from quite a long way back to get that move done as well. So Johnson had obviously sized him up beautifully, and that's now put number 7, Toby Goodman, into the clutches of Ty Stansfield. So is he going to be able to get a move into the first corner? He will have seen that unfold. Johnson, he's not settling for second, is he? He's going for the lead. Harry Graham, though, hanging on to 5th position. He's been second in every single race of the first round of the championship, so he's there or thereabouts. Charlotte Fox currently in 16th position, making up places, considering she started from the 10th row, so she's doing well. One of the many drivers in the Dare to Be Different scheme. So let's see how the top 4 drivers are continuing their battle. Stansfield still there in 4th position behind Goodman, who's behind Johnson, who's right behind Barlow. I genuinely can't pick a winner from these 4 because they've all got something to bring to the table. Barlow's been very strong and consistent all weekend long here and always at the sharp end. Goodman in 3rd position behind Ewan Johnson has been very, very close and competitive to him throughout. Matt Rainbow's coming through the field. You just saw the graphic there. Currently running up in P7 now, so he's made up a place or 2. Ewan Johnson now in 2nd position. He was not at the Shenington round of the championship. Sweeping across to the bus stop once again. But Johnson, we were talking about him there, in 2nd position. He's really chasing down Harry Barlow now as they go through the sweeper. Up towards Popes. Tuck in very nicely. Beautiful scenery over the Middlesbrough countryside as Johnson closes up on Barlow once again. Up towards Clark's. I'm really impressed with Johnson. It's not easy to come into the championship for the 2nd round of the season and be on the pace straight away, but he really has taken it to the rest of the field. Morgan Cole has moved his way up through the field as well. He's now in 8th position. On board with Barlow. Oh, something's happened to the camera. Well, I don't know if he's been hit by somebody or the camera's just fallen off. Well, that just shows you how well he's okay. And look at that. The Bluetooth message, "I'm still ticking baby," has come up on his GoPro Hero 4. Well, obviously he must have hit the curb a little bit too wayward there, and that has meant the camera's parted company. And in all of that, Toby Goodman has found a way to sneak through past Ewan Johnson. We didn't see that, but he has made the move and diving up the inside. Beautiful overtake there from Matt Rainbow. That's put him up in a P6. So he's now chasing down the man in 5th position. That is Harry Graham, I should say. So many Grahams in this sport. Harry Graham in P5, 79, trying to chase down the top 4. But look at the gap. It's going to be very, very tough to get there. 6th position is still Matt Rainbow, but he's there in front of the 103 of Connor Brown. And they're battling very nicely indeed for P6. Up and over the curbs. No wonder the camera fell off the number 4 of Harry Barlow's car. They are really working hard on the curbs, though, those 2 karts. There's Nicky Richardson. Clark of the course. He's recovered the GoPro. Pulling faces. Bless him. Well, You can't say we don't have fun in the Easykart paddock. No matter how much close rivalry there is on the racetrack, it's only ever on the racetrack. In the paddock, it's as friendly as you like, and everybody helps each other out. It's a great environment to be in, and it's very playful, as Nicky Richardson pointed out quite beautifully there as the GoPro hero of the hour. Oh, well, we got some great battling as we go 3 wide for the battle for sixth position. Graham would not have been able to see that battle behind him, but it looked as though we got very close. Now, hang on, Harry Barlow's already started resorting to hand signals. Let's get away from those two behind us, as they are closing us again. Johnson and Stansfield. Oh, Stansfield using a lot of curb on the way through the right-hand hairpin, and he almost lost the back end completely. Morgan Cole has fought his way through to now be the leading rookie. He's now in P6 again. Oh, to the inside line for the lead. That was close. I think Goodman was just having a little bit of a look there, but he left it far too late to have a serious attack on the 4 of Harry Barlow, and that might actually have given Ewan Johnson a bit of an opportunity to close up. We'll watch them out of the hairpin once again, up to the bus stop. And sliding around the race leader, Harry Barlow. He's under some serious pressure here. And look, that little power slide has lost him some time. Is Goodman going to be able to attack into the hairpin here? No, he has to hang back. Johnson has broken clear of Stansfield as well. This is an interesting contrast from Shennington. Stansfield was the runaway victor in every race last time. Now he's struggling even to keep up with the top 3. That just shows you how from one weekend to the next the Junior Championship can close up. We've got a yellow flag in the background. Not sure who that's for. Morgan Root, though, is charging through the field. Started from last position, P22. He's now up to P7, but we have a retirement somewhere on the circuit. The yellow flags are waving in the background. I'll try and pick up on who that is if we get an opportunity, but I'm staying glued to this battle for the lead. Here comes Goodman. Oh, they bang barge boards, and somehow Goodman manages to slice it up the inside. You couldn't get any closer than that without a major collision, and both of them off the track. Absolutely incredible. Oh, that was really tasty. Goodman, you could see the smoke pouring off the barge boards as they rubbed, and the friction came very close together. Back on the inside, now he's nudged him. Now that was big contact. Barlow just getting his nose there on the inside. Thank you very much. I'm going to take the lead back. Watch again. It was close last time. Bang! Just a little bit too much. Now I wonder what the officials will say about that one, because Harry Barlow, that was, oh, he got a red flag. It's Connor Brown. Connor Brown has had a big accident at turn 11 apparently, and it's brought out the red flags. Now, this is going to be interesting because that little incident could change everything. You can just see the kart in the background, but the red flags have come out. They've given it to Barlow in front of Goodman, with Johnson in 3rd position. Stansfield is 4th from Graham, Cole, Huntley, Rainbow, Root and Siddle. But I have to say, that incident between Barlow and Goodman will definitely be a talking point.
Harry, congratulations, mate. Well done indeed. This is your first win in the junior class. You've been waiting for it, haven't you? And tell me about your race.
I pushed and went by, and then I actually got a lead. And I think Toby caught me back up and overtook me before the red flag, and then just got him back and won the race.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it was terrific racing in the junior class, and you was up there at the sharp end, you know, in all 3 races, certainly the pre-final as well. And I think they were, I have to say, they were my favourite races today. I mean, have you been involved in as good a racing as that before?
No, definitely not. Yeah.
I think by the looks of it, you've enjoyed yourself today, have you?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. So what are your plans for Landau? Is that one of your favourite circuits?
Not my favourite, but I'm pushing for a podium again.
Well, Stansfield is still your points leader, but now he knows he's got a real fight in his hands. Harry Graham closing him down, so too is Toby Goodman, Matt Rainbow, and our race winner in the final today, Harry Barlow. But Scott Huntley not too far away either. Next up, it's the Masters.